Are you in your 30s, 40s, or 50s and wondering how you can simplify your life while saving some cash along the way? Well, today I'm going to share with you 10 things that I no longer buy because I realized I no longer need them, and to be honest, I don't even miss them. First up, plastic water bottles. Not only are they bad for the environment, forever chemicals leach into our body, and they're a waste of money. Instead, I purchase one thermoflask that I can take with me anywhere I need to go. It takes just a few seconds to fill up, and I can put in my favorite electrolyte mix whenever I want. And while we're on the subject of thermoflasks, I don't consider them a fashion accessory. So I have 2 thermoflasks that I keep at home, and I rotate through them from week to week. The second thing I no longer buy is laundry detergent. Now, before you start questioning whether or not my clothes are clean, I can assure you that they are. What I use instead is a laundry detergent subscription service that I joined about 8 years ago. Each month, they send me a little box, and inside the little box is a little tiny bag about this big. And inside that little tiny bag is non-toxic laundry powder that I pour into a reusable jug and I mix with warm water. That detergent lasts me about a month. Using the laundry subscription service is better for the environment because I'm not throwing away a laundry jug every time I finish one. It's also better for my wallet because I'm not susceptible to making impulse purchases, having to run to the market or Target or Walmart to get another jug of detergent. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite laundry detergent subscription service that you use. Now on to the third and fourth things that I no longer use: paper napkins and paper towels. In case you're wondering, we don't lick our fingers, nor are we living in mounds of dust. I do have a collection of cloth napkins, and every few months we buy a bag of rags from Home Depot to use for cleaning. Both the cloth napkins and the rags are washable. I don't wash them in the same load though. And when the cloth napkins get dirty beyond repair or washing, I just hop onto my local Buy Nothing group and I ask if any of my neighbors have any they can spare. And then the old unusable cloth napkins become rags. The fifth thing I no longer buy is magazines. I don't have any magazine subscriptions, nor do I stop to buy them at the newsstand. Did you know that magazines are upwards of $10 now? The entertainment value that I used to get from turning the pages of a magazine, I now get from being here with you on YouTube. We're halfway through the list now. If you found value in any of what I've shared with you so far, hit the subscribe button so you could get more content like this in the future. Now on to number 6, planners and calendars. Over the course of my adult life, which is now going on about 35 years, I have never been able to use a planner, nor have I ever successfully used a calendar for a full year. And even though I work as an elementary school teacher as my full-time job, I still can't use a teacher planner successfully. That being said, I just stopped trying, so I no longer buy planners and I no longer buy wall calendars or pocket calendars or desk calendars or any kind of calendar for that matter. I figured out ways to use sticky notes, to use apps on my phone, and to just use my memory. And if I don't remember, I guess it wasn't that important. The 7th thing that I no longer buy or pay for is cable TV. It has been about 15 years since I have paid for cable TV. What do I use instead? Streaming services. Now, the use of streaming services can get out of hand too, so I make it a rule to only ever use 2 at a time. Currently, we use Netflix and Prime at my house. Now we're on to number 8. Now, with number 8, I must warn you, this only applies to me, not to the other members of my household, and that is pre-packaged dinners. Over the last 10 years or so, I've really worked hard to simplify my diet and be as healthy as I possibly can. And in doing so, I try to eat foods that only have one ingredient. Now, from time to time, I might purchase something for myself to cook that comes in a package, but the only thing is It has to have less than 5 ingredients, and I have to know what they are. And by the way, it's really hard to find packaged products that meet those requirements. So what do I eat, you might ask? Well, beef, chicken, fish, eggs, and some dairy. It's easy, it's high protein, and it fills me up. We're almost there. We're at number 9. Now, number 9 might be controversial to some, but remember, this is what I don't buy anymore. If you want to purchase this thing, that's perfectly fine with me. No judgment. I don't buy alcohol. Not for any reason other than the fact that I just don't like it all that much. Now, I'll have a glass of wine from time to time if we're at a restaurant for dinner or at a friend's house for a party, but it's not something that I think about or desire regularly, so no need to spend the money on it. I'm about to share with you the 10th thing that I don't buy anymore. But before I do, I'd love to know something that you don't buy anymore now that you're a more mature person in life. So let me know in the comments down below. Okay, number 10, I don't buy anything from the mall. I don't like going into shopping malls. They're loud, they're busy, they're chaotic. It makes me anxious. There's nothing that I need there. You might be wondering, what does she spend her money on if she doesn't spend her money on those 10 things? Well, I do spend my money on other things, and I'd be happy to share that with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.